Yo, what's up guys? Back with another video, and today I'm going to show you guys all the new All-Star game cards that got upgraded from the NHL 22 All-Star event. So let's get into it. So first off, starting with the Pacific Division, we got Jordan Eberle at 90 overall. He's got Workhorse and Distributor, so he's looking pretty good with those synergies. He's a little slow on that 87 speed, but looks like a decent card. And yeah, so 90 overall Jordan Eberle. Next up on the Pacific Division, we got Jonathan Marchessault, also 90 overall with Distributor and Buzzing or Gladiator, depending which one works better on your team. And he has Spark with Distributor, so with that, whatever works for you. He's 5'9", 180, 90 excel, 89 speed, decent offensive awareness and defensive awareness. He's obviously a winger with 78 faceoffs. He's not a bad card. I think he's better than Eberle, but obviously not a card that probably goes on most of you guys' teams. We got Timo Meier here. Timo at 6'2", I think is one of the worst cards you guys can pick up. He kind of feels much bigger in game, and he's kind of slow, so he's just not a card that I go for. He does have Workhorse, Spark, and Distributor, so he's got 2 speed synergies, which helps his card out. Next up, we've got Alex Pietrangelo. 90 overall, luckily I have him, but 90 overall, 87 excel, 87 speed, not too good, but he does have Workhorse, and he also does have Wingman, so if you have one of those two, that's good for you. He's 6'3", 210, so he's a pretty big guy, and he's got 99 deking, 99 puck control because of the competition yesterday night, so that's good if you do have his card. I think he's more of a defensive defenseman just because of that speed and his lack of shooting skills. He could be a pretty solid card, but I think there's better options if you're trying to buy this card. Next up, Mark Stone. I think one of the worst. I don't really like his build, so I'm gonna be quite biased with them. And at 90 overall, he does have speed synergies, but at 85 excel, 85 speed, which goes up to 87 and 87 respectively, at 6'3", 202 pounds in February, that is very slow, so I'd stay away from him. Does have a good shot, decent defensively, but I definitely stay away from Mark Stone. Alright, next up we've got the Atlantic Division, who just lost to the Essentials. So we got, first off, Patrice Bergeron, 90 overall, 6'1", 195 with Wingman and Spark and Buzzing and Fly the Zone. So he does get a speed upgrade. He's got quick draw and shutdown for 2, which is pretty good. He's pretty defensive forward. 89 excel, 89 speed goes up to 91 and 89, or maybe even 91, 91. If you do activate Fly the Zone, but for me I don't have that. But if you do 91, he's got not the greatest shot, decent hands, and he's obviously fantastic defensively. 96 face-off, not a great card, not a horrible card, but it's a card that I wouldn't put on my team. Next up we got Soupy, who is 6'3", 197 with Magician Protector and Spark and well-rounded. He has post-to-post gray, last stand gray, and he's got no timer in gold. So pretty good abilities there. And when it comes to the stats, pretty much 88 to 91 all around. He's not great. I wouldn't put him as my goaltender. I would have put like Demko's 89 over him, but that's just me. Next up in the Atlantic Division, we have Rasmus Dahlin. So he's got Workhorse and Distributor, so that's good for his speed. Light the Lamp and Applesauce, so nothing great there. Heat Seeker and Seeing Eye, obviously nothing great there. He's 6'3", 207 pounds. He goes up to 91 and 89, and at 6'3", that's not that bad. He's decent offensively with 86 shooting and 92 to 93 power on his shots. Decent hands, probably should be much higher, but EA kind of snaked him there. And he's actually pretty decent defensively with 92 defensive awareness. Not a bad card. Next up we got Vicky Hedman here, who's got Magician and Booming Shot and Applesauce and Bombarded. Nothing great there. Heat Seeker, Thunderclap, and In Reverse. In Reverse is pretty decent for him in gold, so that's good. But most people already have a Hedman card, just like McDavid and Draisaitl. And this 9 overall card is kind of trash. He's 6'6" with no speed synergies, and he's stuck at 86 excel, 87 speed. He does have a cannon of a shot with 99 excel, 99 accuracy, and 99 power because he won the hardest shot competition yesterday. He's got horrible hands. He's obviously great defensively. I don't think his shooting makes him a usable card. I just think he's way too slow to put on your team at this stage of the game. Most people already have like 94 speed and up, so I'd stay away from this card. Next up, we got Jonathan Huberdeau, and he's 6'1", 202 pounds with Spark Distributor, and Protector and Gladiator. So he goes up to 92 excel, 90 speed, or vice versa, whichever one you activate with tape to tape and elite edges. He's a usable card for your third or fourth line, but I think there's better options on the market. Next up, we got Austin Matthews, and I'm gonna, just like McDavid, just like Hedman, most people already have some type of version of Matthews on their team. He's got Workhorse and Fly the Zone, and Thief and Protector, so he does have a speed synergy. He's a great card in the game, and I'd pick him up if you don't already have him. Next up, we got Stammer here, 6'1", 194 with Booming Shot, Hardened Soul, and Protector and Thief. He's got Make It Snappy and 1T, 93 excel, 92 speed. He's got great stats, great shot, great hands. He's pretty unbelievable and can play center at 87 faceoffs, but he's got a great face card. He's got great stats. He's unbelievable in game as well. So if you do have him, he's going to be great for you. Next up, we got Andrei Vasilevsky, another Tampa Bay member, 6'3", 225 with Gladiator, Magician, and Protector and Hardened Soul. He's got Butterfly Effect, Last Stand, and Light Work. He's got pretty good stats, and he's also insane in game. If you do pick him up, he's going to be great for you. Now we got the finalists. First off, Tom Wilson, 6'4", 220. He's got Workhorse and Wingman, Distributor and Buzzing, and Light the Lamp and Magician. He's got Big Rig and Truculence, 86 excel, 87 speed, good shot, crappy hands, and he's good defensively, and obviously he's a big hitter. This guy is honestly awful with 86 excel, 87 speed. Even with the speed synergies, he's just not quite usable, in my opinion. He just has nothing else going aside from him, being a big guy, and he doesn't really have that offensive touch anyway, so I'd stay away from him. Next up, Zach Werenski, 90 overall once again, 6'2", 218 with Buzzing or Workhorse, Applesauce Bombarded, and Booming Shot or Protector. He's got Heat Seeker, Tape to Tape, Seeing Eye, 89 excel, 89 speed, and if you activate Workhorse, he does go up +2. So 91 excel, 89 speed. He doesn't have the greatest shot, either the greatest hands, and he's decent defensively. I would take Dallin over him. He's bigger and quicker, so I take Dallin over him for sure. Next up, Evgeny Kuznetsov, 6'1", 205, 95 excel, 95 speed. He's got Gladiator, Hardened Soul, Thief, Booming Shot, and Protector and Applesauce. He's got Quick Draw and Born Leader, so that's not that bad for being gold. He's got a good shot, great hands, and he's not great defensively, but this guy's an offensive machine. Super quick, and he just has a great feel on the ice. He's pretty big as well, so he's a great card that I think most people should target. Next up, we got the goalie master, Chris Kreider, 6'3", 224, Wingman, Workhorse, Magician, Booming Shot, Light the Lamp, and Thief. He's got wheels as well, and he's got Truculence. If you activate one of these speed synergies, he does go up to 90 and 90 respectively, and he's got wheels, so obviously that helps him a lot. He's pretty much a two-way forward, 90s across the board. He's a pretty decent winger, but nothing extraordinary. Next up, we got Clayton Keller, 5'10", 170. He's got Gladiator and Booming Shot, Spark and Buzzing. He's got Third Eye and Elite Edges for gold, 92 excel, 92 speed. He's got a good shot, 99 DKing, and good hands. Obviously not the biggest guy. He's an offensive threat, kind of like Kuznetsov, but he's not a card that I think is better than him, so I'd go for Kuznetsov instead of Keller. Next up, we got Roman Josi, 6'1", 201, Bombarded, Workhorse, and Buzzing and Magician. He's got Shutdown for 1 and Seeing Eye, so Shutdown pretty good there. 88 excel, 89 speed, and if you activate Workhorse, obviously he goes up by 2. Decent shot, decent hands, and he's pretty good defensively. 95 defensive awareness. He's a good card. I don't know if I take him over Dallin, though. I think they're pretty similar, but I might take Dallin over him. But obviously a decent card, but nothing spectacular once again. Next we got Jay Gensel, 5'11" and 180 pounds. He's got Spark and a Wingman, Light the Lamp, Magician, Gladiator, and Booming Shot with Make It Snappy and Elite Edges. 89 excel, 90 speed. He's pretty decent all around, but not a card that I target. He's pretty small and not the quickest, so I'd pass on him. Next up, we got Kyle Connor at 6'1", 182 pounds. He's got Spark and Workhorse, Buzzing and Light the Lamp with Make It Snappy and Elite and Wheels actually. 90 excel, 90 speed, good shot, great hands, not the greatest defensively, and if you activate Spark, obviously gives him +2 on speed, on acceleration. He's a decent card, but like I said, once again, he's not anything spectacular. Next up, we got Cam Talbot, 6'4", 196 pounds, Bombarded and Thief, Light the Lamp, and Hardened Soul with Light Work and X-Ray. He's got 90s across the board, but it's a goalie. If you pack him, you put him on your team, but I wouldn't go out and buy this card. I feel like there's better options. Same thing with Saros here. He does have good synergies when it comes to speed synergies for your team. But 5'11", you can't really put him as your starting goaltender. Maybe as your backup, but definitely not as your starting goaltender. Next up, Jordan Kyrou, 6'1", 195 pounds. Obviously won the speed competition over Connor McDavid, surprisingly. 99 XL, 99 speed with booming shot like the lamp or gladiator and applesauce. He's got puck on a string, wheels, and third eye. So this guy is going to be very, very fast. Good shot, very good hands. He's definitely a good card. Next up, we got Nazem Kadri, 6 foot, 192 pounds with wingman, workhorse, and fly the zone and distributor. He's got close quarters and truculence. 90 XL, 90 speed. Obviously, if you put those speed synergies on, 92, 92. Good shot, good hands, and he's actually pretty good defensively with 91 faceoffs. So he's a great center. He's a good all-around center that does everything right. Good stats everywhere. He's a solid center. Next up, we got Alex DeBrincat, 5'7", 165 pounds. Spark and workhorse, buzzing and booming shot, elite edges and wheels. He's very good offensively, honestly. 94 XL, 94 speed, great shot, great hands. The thing is, he's 5'7". Do what you want with that. 5'7" is very small, so he's gonna get bumped a lot. But you know, if you like smaller guys, Danny Briere, Caulfield, those type of guys, you might want to try him out. Next up, we got Aho, 6 foot, 176 pounds, wingman, fly the zone, thief, hardened soul, and protector and bombarded with make it snappy, close quarters, and elite edges. He's just an all-around decent card, but I take Kaji over him. Kaji's just better pretty much everywhere. Next up, we got Joe Pavelski, 5'11", 195 pounds with spark, thief, and fly the zone and wingman. He's got big tipper, snipe, and total eclipse, but he's very slow. He's obviously great everywhere else, but he's very slow. I don't know, like, it's just too slow for me at this stage of the game, so I'd pass on him. Next up, we got Tristan Jarry at 6'2", 194 pounds with light the lamp bombarded, distributor, fly the zone, and protector and buzzing. He's got contortionist and post-to-post goal, so that's pretty good. Great stats all around. 6'2", you know, kind of a factor at this stage, but you know, he's a pretty decent goalie by the looks of it, so depending on his price, you might want to go after him. Next up, we got the Magician, Jack Hughes, 5'11", 176 pounds, gladiator, hardened soul. He's got booming shot and thief, and buzzing and applesauce, elite edges and all alone, and wheels. 96 XL, 94 speed, great shot, absolutely disgusting hands, and he's actually pretty decent defensively with 94 defensive awareness, but I have him on my team. I have this card in tradable. He gets bumped quite a lot. I just kind of like those NHL 22 and under cards. They all kind of feel the same. They all get bumped quite easily. He's a good card, don't get me wrong, but I feel like you really have to be careful if you want to protect the puck with him. He's going to get bumped quite a lot. Next up, we got Big Freddy, 6'4", 230 pounds. He's got Thief, Bombarded, Hardened Soul, and Light the Lamp, Distributor, and Workhorse. Post-to-post in gray, and light work in gold. Obviously great stats, but when it comes to goalies, it's all about meta. So guys like Price, Vasilevsky, you know, Ottinger, all those really big guys are pretty good. Anderson, I haven't seen a lot of people use him, so I can't really tell you if he's good or not. But obviously with these stats, he should be good, and at 6'4", that's not a problem when on his height. And he's got great post-to-post. So obviously not a bad goalie. Is he going to be good? I'm not sure. I haven't seen a lot of people use him, so use him at your own risk. And finally, the MVP, who I bought for 60k before the All-Star game started, and I've sold him for 400k. We got Claude Giroux, 5'11", 185 pounds. He's got wingman and buzzing, protector and gladiator, distributor, and light the lamp. So if you put these speed synergies on, 96 XL, 96 speed, great shot, great hands, unbelievable defensively. He's great everywhere. He's probably one of the best cards in the game. He's obviously a little bit small, but he could play center. 98 face-off, so not a problem there. He's a great card. If you guys want to try and get him from the Metro set, you guys can definitely do that. He's going to be a great card for, you know, a long time. Anyway, guys, I just went over all the All-Star game cards that got an upgrade, so make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.